Hello everyone, welcome in today. This week we're taking on the Chicago Bears. We have some upgrades to do before we get into this game, but this one's an important one because this is for draft position. Everybody knows that the Bears and the Raiders are two of the worst teams in the league, and that makes this game intriguing because the loser of this gets themselves up near the top 5 for draft position. Both teams likely want to compete to be near the top, as even though it's not a great quarterback class, there are some quarterbacks in this draft class that could be desirable. First up, we're going to upgrade Trey Tucker. He's a wide receiver that's a rookie. He's a bit more of a speedster, but we're going to go ahead and upgrade his slot just because we want to develop him as a receiver over just a playmaker. I don't love that archetype. Next up's Tyree Wilson. Now, you'll notice he has superstar dev. I'm going to pop it on the screen here in a minute, post-com. That shows him getting it in practice this week. So he gets +1 acceleration, finesse move, hit power, power move, pursuit, and tackle. That's a huge upgrade for our now superstar rookie 23-year-old defensive end out of Texas Tech. That was a ginormous upgrade for this young man and for our team as a whole. Here we are at iconic Soldier Field. This is going to be a tough matchup. We need to win it, but I'm not confident. Davante Adams, though, he's been a beast. We've been force-feeding him, and he's been making plays for us. We should have won last week, but he did a great job out there for us, so we're proud of what he's done. As you can see, the Bears are rocking their orange uniforms and helmet. However, I decided to throw blue pants with it because I think it looks a little better. I could be wrong, though. That's just my opinion. Let's get into this one. We're going to open this one up by kicking the ball away to the Bears. And that means we're going to get the ball to begin the second half. That's okay. It looks like it's just going to be a touchback. We'll have to see what Justin Fields can do against us as he's the Bears' starting quarterback in this league. Looking at his stats this season, he's been very unimpressive, which is why I think the Bears need to get a new quarterback. And I will say, in these franchise files, I don't control the teams. I basically let the teams do what they want. However, there are circumstances where I'm going to step in and do things that just make sense. If a quarterback's terrible, I'm not just going to let him keep starting because of an overall. So if Justin Fields keeps this up, the Bears will move on from him. As that is a great play by Bilal Nichols to push the Bears back on first down. They're coming out in the gun. It looks like they have Deontay Foreman in the backfield here. We should be able to slow him down. I don't think he's that dynamic. He's a good back, but he's not dynamic. That's a big play right there, backing him up to a 3rd and 11. Jerry Tillery got the tackle there. We're going to try to press him here. He throws it quick. That's a drop. Cole Kmet couldn't hold on to it. We get a stop on to begin this game. Jimmy G comes out on the field. He's still our starting quarterback. He's not very good. We all know that. You know, the Raiders in real life got blown out in this game, but this was a Brian Hoyer start. I don't think it'll be that bad, but Jimmy G, he's not going to be around much longer as our QB1. All right, let's get this game underway. We're going to throw it. That's a quick pass underneath. Jacoby Myers with the reception. That spin move didn't help us much. I thought it might, mess him up a little bit. We are by no means a pass-first team, but we thought we could mess him up a little bit by calling a pass to begin it. That run play didn't go very far. That was just a 2-yard pickup. There's a Bear shaking up on the play. He's sitting on the sideline, though, so I think he'll be all right. We're going to call a man in motion here. Waiting to get this snap off. There we go. Wide open. Davante Adams. Oh, that's Jacoby Myers. My bad. First down. He takes a big hit on the sideline. You could question the legality of that hit, but I could be wrong. He might have still been in bounds there as Jacobs gets the carry, and that's another short one. We had a big gap. I don't know why he couldn't hit it. 2nd and 8 here on our opening drive. Jimmy G throws the RPO out there. That is Davante Adams getting that for a solid pickup. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. You got to choose to get the ball in the hands of the playmaker sometime and just trust your man to make a play. That's a quick one out there to the flats. That's a first down. Michael Mayer breaking 2 tackles. What a job. All right, 1st and 10. That's going to be a quick RPO bubble. Trey Tucker, and they didn't block him, man. What the heck was going on with Jacoby Myers there? You'll notice in this one, we do not have receiver Hunter Renfrow. He was shaken up in practice this week. He's only expected to miss 1 game, so it's not a big injury, but we're going to have to try to survive without him. As Josh Jacobs gets another carry and goes nowhere, this Bears defense has really done quite an impressive job containing our ground attack on this opening drive. We might need to call some different plays and shake it up a little bit here. Garoppolo, though, got a pass here. That is a bad decision, and we are lucky we didn't pay for that by throwing an interception. We should still be able to get points on this drive. We got a 6-mile-an-hour wind, so we need to account for that. I think we could still drill it. That kick meter was nice and slow. It's up and good. Daniel Carlson gives us a 3-0 lead here in the first quarter. All right, our defense is out here for our second drive. Let's press up this Bears receiving core. We do have DJ Moore out there, so we need to be conscious of him. He can beat us one-on-one pretty easily. And Cole Kmet's not a bad tight end. He took 7 catches for 60 yards last week. Now, if you're still watching the video right now, I encourage you to please like and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow this thing and get Madden bigger on the channel here. And our draft classes are always going to come from our college dynasty that I run on the channel as well, the Coach KJ Dynasty. So if you like an interconnected world, I think you should like, subscribe, and follow along with these series. Justin Fields gets the first down on 3rd down to Cole Kmet. That is a big, big mistake right there by our defense. We seem to struggle capturing momentum in games. That was a good opportunity to take a little bit of momentum early on here and try to swing it in our favor as Fields pulls it on the read option, and that is a situation he is gonna dominate at. He goes for 17 yards. If I'm the Bears, I lean into that with this young man at quarterback. Fields is under center, going to pass, and he just misses there. Accuracy's not his strong suit, but at least with the ground attack, you can utilize him and get some production out of him, even when his arm's off a little bit. He was a fantastic quarterback at Ohio State, man. I just can't believe how much he struggled in the league. He's looking to pass again on 2nd down. We got pressure on him, and down he goes. Robert Spillane, he might be the breakout star of this franchise so far. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even really know who he was coming into this, but dude, he's been awesome in this. You'll love to see what he's doing for us. Big, big 3rd and 18. The main thing here is I don't want to let him get in the field goal range. I just think that the primary thing is getting a stop. Oh my gosh, we missed the tackles. Darnell Mooney gets the first down, and look who it is. Robert Spillane making a play. He's stepping up for us, but that was a big mess up on our defense. We can't do that. Big mistake on our defense's behalf. Let's see if we can get Fields on the move. And that didn't help because that was a dot right there to Cole Kmet. The Bears are going to take the lead in this one, 6-0, on a beautiful Justin Fields throw. They're lining up to attempt a field goal here. Now, I do run this franchise a little different than my Dynasty file. If you're new to the channel, this is all live comms, so you're going to hear me mess up and things may be a little confusing at times. I'm trying to talk as I play, and this is a new format that I haven't done since my very first uploads on YouTube. And I found it to be quite difficult then, and I'm still adjusting to it now as Tucker gets a solid return to the 23. I seen some green grass, and I thought we might have been able to hit it there. All right, 1st and 10. Let's get our man Josh Jacobs a carry, and that's some tough running for 5. That's what we need out of him. Even though we moved the ball and drained the clock on that first drive, this is kind of a ball control team. That's what I've noticed. There's no way we're going to be able to outscore you in a shootout, so we need to drain the clock. We need to control the game and keep possessions down and hope our defense gets a couple stops and we can get some touchdowns or at least some points on every drive. It's 3rd and 2. This is a big spot for us because with this type of offense, we can't go 3 and out. Josh Jacobs has a bunch of space and a first down for the Raiders. I love this play call against this setup. That's going to be Davante Adams wide open every time. Jimmy G threw that a little behind, but I'll take it. First down. Davante Adams has a 2nd catch on the day. Our primary goals as a team is to keep our stars involved and really, really lean into them. That's going to be another Jacobs carry here. That's a short one for 3 yards. All right, 2nd and 7. Let's pass it. This will likely end the first quarter. Whoa, what was that? That was not going to work regardless, but that accuracy was terrible, man. So with that dreadful accuracy, the first quarter doesn't actually come to an end like I thought it would. Now we got to run another play at least. We're going to go right back to Davante Adams on the out route. First down. That's a big one right there. That should end the first quarter. And that's exactly what it does. Bears are leading 7-3, but overall it looks like our offense has been performing a little better, which is not something that you expect out of this team. So let's see if we can get it rolling and maybe get in the end zone on this drive. Coming out in the gun here. This looks like a perfect situation to hand it off, and Jacobs. Man, they played that well. He only picked up 1. There was a lot of grass there. I thought we'd get a big first down on that. Back in the gun again for 2nd down. They're handing it off. That's Josh Jacobs finding some green grass on the cutback, getting a stiff arm and taking it down to the 15-yard line. Raiders continue marching on. There we go. Josh Jacobs getting another carry, cutting back. That's a nice move. Here we are, looking to pass here. That's going to be Michael Mayer into coverage. That's intercepted by Tremaine Edmonds. He baited me there. Oh, no. Do we have enough speed to catch up? Jacoby Myers trying. It looks like Devontae can't do it. Jacoby, he can't do it either, man. That's a pick six. What a mistake. Oh, no. That's going to kill momentum right there. I panicked a little bit. Probably shouldn't have done it, and we should have just blocked that extra point, and I missed it somehow. Come on, man. We're going to hand it off. That's going to be Jacobs to the outside. Solid 4-yard pickup on first down. You're okay with that. 4 yards on every play will get you a first down, so we're going to go right back to Jacobs. That one was pretty ugly. It didn't go anywhere. We pick up just one, bringing up a 3rd and 5. We're going to have to probably pass it here. That's really not our strength. Let's see if we can find something underneath. Jimmy G, he struggles with anything that's not a quick underneath pass, and that was even an interception there. Why did he do that? I know it was kind of a risky situation to put ourselves in, but if you look at this, he puts the ball back on Devontae where I wanted it. That's not an interception. Instead, he tried to lead it out in front, and KZ's able to just reach back and pick it off. I wanted to throw it more towards the backside, make it a back shoulder throw, so Devontae would catch it, but the accuracy just sucked there. Bears are already up 14-3 here in the second quarter. Let's see if we can keep them out of the end zone. Keep this game kind of close. That's a solid run by Deontay Foreman, though. Fields. Oh, no, we got a coverage on that with Tyree Wilson. That's going to be Epps not making the tackle. Marcus Peters does. Let's try to get a little pressure on Justin Fields. Maybe we can heat him up. We've gotten some so far, and it seems to affect him. Let's see if we can get a little bit on this play. Fields in rhythm behind Darnell Mooney, but it's still a completion for a 1st and goal. Now, I will say, I am not in love with this quarterback class when it comes to the rookies. So a guy like Justin Fields, who the Bears will move on from likely in the offseason, might be an intriguing target for us to bring in. See if there's something there for a year, and then if not, we can draft somebody if it's a better quarterback class next year, which we hope it is coming out of the Dynasty file. This year just didn't produce a whole lot of crazy things, as we only had underclassmen in the class this year. There was no seniors, just due to the timing of the franchise. You know, that first year, I didn't want any real-life players, so that's just how it worked out. That was the nature of it. So this class is a little thin on talent, especially at the quarterback position. 3rd and goal now. Let's see what Fields does here. He's going to run it on read option, and we just run by him. What the heck? Touchdown, Chicago. Fields extends this lead up to 20-3. He's on fire today. It's 21-3, Bears destroying the Raiders. And honestly, if that sounds familiar, that's kind of what happened in real life, except for instead of Justin Fields, it was Tyson Bagent destroying this team. As Trey Tucker makes a man miss, he has a chance on the return, going down the sideline. Is he fast enough? He has to cut it in, and he's down at the 22-yard line. But that's Trey Tucker finally showing some juice on the return. That's awesome, man. That's why we keep him out there. Great experience for the rookie receiver on special teams. Now, something I learned from watching a Mr. Hurricane video, you don't gain XP if it's a defensive player out there returning kicks. So always have a young offensive player out there as your kick returner, or a player you want to develop, unless you have somebody who's very specialized in that role, because it's free XP for your young players. Only, though, if they're offensive skill players. Josh Jacobs gets a carry here. That one was destined to fail from the beginning. 2nd and 12. We're going to go Devontae Adams, man, on the bubble. That's a solid pickup of 8 right there, bringing up a 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4, we need a first down. We need to get some momentum going for us. That's Jacoby Myers getting it, cutting inside, down at the 3-yard line. We're moving and cooking on this one. Let's not turn it over like last time. We're going 5 wide, baby. We need a touchdown here. That's going to be a quick shot. That is a touchdown. That is awesome. DeAndre Carter with the touchdown. Raiders find themselves getting back in this game slowly. They just need a defensive stop now. All right, hopefully we can keep Justin Fields out of the end zone here. He has about 3 minutes left in the quarter, so they're going to hand it off to Foreman. That's a solid pickup, but I kind of expected him to try to pass here. I know there's enough time where they don't have to pass, but I just kind of thought they would. Justin Fields is under center. I wouldn't be shocked if they hand it off for a second straight play, and that's what they do. Foreman fights and gets the first down. That was a tough run. You got to give him credit there. He's not a real dynamic guy, but he'll get you them tough yards in between the tackles. Are they going to run a play before the 2-minute warning? That's the question, and it looks like yes, they are. We're going to get pressure. Tyree Wilson misses the sack, though. Fields gets up out of there, takes a hit, holds on, and keeps getting smacked. He goes down ultimately after a big pickup at about the 48-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning. There's a minute 53 left in the half. Now let's see if we can stop these Bears. We can't allow points if we want to get back into this one. That's not a good start for us. All right, let's get some pressure on Fields here. That didn't happen there. Why do we have Tyree Wilson in coverage? I honestly kind of hate that playbook. That young man is not on this team for coverage. He's here to rush the passer. That's it. That's all. Quick throw, picked off. Marcus Peters made a play for us. Now, can he get it back to the house? No. He was taken down as I started saying that, but we still have 54 seconds. I'll take 3. I'm not trying to be greedy. I just want some points before the half to make us feel better and get us back closer in this game. It's hard not to get greedy sometimes, but underneath quick, that's Jacoby Myers. Timeout. Take the yards, get the completions. Let's move this team down the field. We're going to go Devontae Adams on that out route, and that's just a miss. We had it. Jimmy Garoppolo's just not accurate. Kind of have some like switch releases going on here. Let's see if they work. That's open across the middle. Trey Tucker breaks the tackle. He's out to the 47-yard line. We're going to call another timeout. Remember, I just want a field goal on this drive. I'm not trying to be greedy. I know. Oh, that was almost a sack. That could have been dreadful. Luckily, he got it away. Noah Sewell with the hit. All right, Jimmy, no sacks. That's all that matters here. That's a perfect play, but he misses Jacoby Myers. Come on, you got to complete that, Garoppolo. All right, 3rd down, 30 seconds left. We're going to hit Michael Mayer on the out. He catches it. He gets out of bounds. Clock stops. 25 seconds, 1 timeout. No sack. We still need more yards, so. No! Oh, thankfully that wasn't intercepted. Bad decision on my behalf. All right, back to pass again. Jimmy G. He has Michael Mayer. That's deflected, though. Good coverage right there. I don't know who 57 is. Oh, Jack Sanborn. Good play. Jimmy G's up under center. Let's see if we can get another completion. That's just missed for Devontae Adams. We were this close to getting it. I know it seems crazy, but I don't think we can hit a field goal from this far back. We might just as well go for it in this situation. Jimmy's looking to pass here. We're going to take a shot. That's a horrible throw to Trey Tucker. We didn't get it. The Bears won't have time to answer, though. I'm confident of that. It's 21-10 here at halftime. We've had more offensive snaps than them. We have a few less rushing yards, but more passing yards. We're almost even. We should feel a little bit better about ourselves, but them turnovers are really hurting us right now. Looking around the NFL, Bears-Colts is the first game we're going to look at. It's 7-0 Indy. In this situation, we're rooting for Indy since we're losing. We want better draft position. I don't expect us to win many games this year, so it's important for us to get better draft position as Robbie Gould kicks it down there. That's Trey Tucker. He's just going to take a knee. We're going to take over here in the second half at the 25-yard line. All right, let's open up this third quarter. We're going to hand it off. Josh Jacobs, he had nowhere to go, man. Tremaine Edmonds was open on that. Nobody ever blocked him. All right, let's spread him out here on 2nd down and 10. We're going to take a deep shot here with Jimmy G. That's Josh Jacobs. He should have had it. He dropped it, man. That's our chance. That brings us to a 3rd and 10. I know Jacobs isn't a great receiving back, but, man, we needed him to make that play right there. That's going to be an incompletion. He got hit as he released it. Devontae Adams was coming open. I think we could have made that play. Following that punt, the Bears are going to take over at the 34-yard line. We're going to stay on Max Crosby for a few plays. He's our best player, so I don't like using him. That's a quick one, and that's going to be completed to DJ Moore. I'm honestly shocked they haven't got him involved earlier. That should be his first reception of the game unless I'm not remembering correctly, and it is for a 27-yard pickup. I'm a little worried that if they find DJ Moore and get in a rhythm with him, we're not going to have a chance in this one. That's Justin Fields pulling it on the read option. Divine Diablo comes over, tackles him, but that's still a solid pickup. He has 5 carries for 51 yards and a touchdown in this one. That's exactly why he is a player that I'd be interested in bringing in this offseason to play quarterback for us. We have pressure on him, though. Tyree Wilson getting his 3rd and a half sack, I guess, on the season right there. We got his first full sack with him last week. He had a half sack the week prior to that, and then a sack in the simulated game week 1. He seems to be coming to life, and now he has superstar dev. We're excited for his development and what he will do for this team as Trayvon Moehrig and Max Crosby take down Foreman. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 13 for the Bears. We're going to send a little pressure at Fields and man coverage across the rest of the board here. Let's see, Tyree Wilson trying to utilize a spin move there. That's a throw to the end zone, and nobody's over there. Marcus Peters didn't cover Jamal Agnew, of all people, for the touchdown. How did he end up on the Bears? He's a Jaguar in real life. I got to be honest, if we can't answer on this drive, Jimmy G might end up getting pulled here for Aiden O'Connell. It's going to be a play-action pass. That's Devontae Adams wide open, and look at that. Or Jacoby Myers, that was way behind him. Man, I'm so sick of the inaccuracy of Jimmy Garoppolo. How do you play with that? We have a dude wide open, and he can't hit him in stride. He's throwing the ball behind him. That's just completely unacceptable. We go to Josh Jacobs on the next play. That's a solid carry. He picks up 4. Let's pass it and see what happens here. That's Devontae Adams, and it's swatted away. All right, punts away. That's going to be a ball loose. Ball loose. Can we get the recovery? It looks like the Bears maybe did. No, we got it. That's the play we needed right there. Jimmy G's going to stay in the game. What a huge recovery, and what a great special teams play. Josh Jacobs gets the carry. He goes out wide. This is his best carry of the day. He breaks a tackle. Tremaine Edmonds gets him down, but that's a fantastic rush. Jimmy G under center. They're going to fake the handoff there and throw it underneath. That's going to be Horsted getting it and fighting down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, Raiders. We got Josh Jacobs in the zone. Let's hand it to him, and he gets hit immediately. Oh, that didn't work, and we get him knocked out of the zone already. Amir Abdullah checks into the game in the backfield. We're going to go out to the right here. We're just going to throw it up. Nothing happens. We were hoping to get a jump ball for Michael Mayer. It's 4th down. Do we take our points or go for it? I know it seems cowardice, but there's some logic behind this. We're going to take the points here. It's up. Good. It's 28-13. I know that's not ideal. We probably should have went for the touchdown. We're 6 yards away. But in this situation, that gets us back within a 2-score margin. All it takes is 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion, of course, and we can tie this game up. I just felt like it was the best course of action. It gives us a little bit more hope. Let's see if we can get a stop on D now. Looks like the Bears brought a fullback into the game. They're going to run it to Tyree Wilson's side. He's been pretty good in the... Whoa, look at that block. Trayvon Moehrig got blown on his butt. He got lit up on that play. Look at this. Boom. Wow, man. Look at that. He got blown up. That is not a highlight for our team, but man, what a block that was for the left guard. I think that's Solomon Kinley, I think is who I've seen that is. 2nd and 9. They got Deontay Foreman in the game next to Justin Fields. Oh, another read option, and that's going to burn us again for 10 yards, man. It's like every time. All right, they're going to run another one, and look at that. Fields again, 10-plus yards on the read option. At least he got hurt at the end of that, though. I know that's not a cool thing to say, but in video game world, we'll take it. Hopefully he goes to the locker room. He doesn't. He'll probably be back. But now let's try to stop Tyson Bagent at quarterback. That's a whole lot easier to defend. I know he killed the Raiders in real life, but maybe in this it'll help us out as they hand it off. Deontay Foreman breaks that first tackle. He goes down on Max Crosby's tackle, though. Bajan in the gun. They'll probably hand it off. I don't see them letting him throw the ball unless they absolutely have to. They send a guy in motion, and it's just a pop pass. It's technically an attempt. Darnell Mooney had nowhere to go. He lost 2 yards on that play. All right, let's get Tyson Bajan. And he completes it. That's going to be 4th and inches. He came back across the line to gain. That's a big stop for the Raiders. However, it looks like the Bears are still going to go for this. We're going to run some press. Oh, come on. Khalil Herbert should have been had right there. And he goes in. That's a touchdown. It's 35-13. Let's see what the young guy can do for us. He's provided a little bit of a spark in real life for the Raiders. As that's Davante Adams getting the ball put on him, picking up 10 yards. I really only want Josh Jacobs to get right around 20 carries a game, maybe 25 at most. He's already at 20 in this one. I might even pull him so he doesn't get hurt. I just don't want too many touches on his body. He's a running back. I can't suffer an injury, especially in a blowout. O'Connell hands it off. That's Josh Jacobs getting another one. He tries to juke, and he couldn't do it. Jaquan Brisker gets him down. All right, this right here will finish out third quarter. I plan on snapping it. O'Connell looking to pass here. That's going to be a quick one underneath. Trey Tucker couldn't hold on. He dropped it. That ends the third quarter. We're heading into the fourth, getting blown out 35-13. It's been an ugly one. The Bears really haven't been that much better than us through the air, but on the ground, they've toasted us. It's been a disappointing one. That's why we have Aiden O'Connell playing in garbage time here as he throws it quick. That should have been intercepted. That was a good play by the rookie out of Miami. But they're calling pass interference on him. Would you believe it? Tyreek Stevenson gets the penalty called on him. We'll take it. O'Connell back to pass here. That's underneath, wide open, man. Austin Hooper gets the reception. Michael Mayer got hurt on that. What happened? He's holding his arm. Did he get hit on the route maybe? He's on the sideline, so hopefully that's good news. O'Connell dropping back to pass. Oh, that was not the best decision, and Austin Hooper couldn't hold on to it. 3rd and 3. Mayer's shaken up, and since it's a blowout, Hooper's going to stay in the game. It's not exactly what I want because Hooper's not near as good, but it just makes sense to keep him out there in this situation. That's going to be right down the seam to Davante Adams, man. He's down to the 1-yard line. Let's go. All right, let's see. Can we get in here? We're going to go Jacoby Myers. Oh, he dropped it. That should have been a touchdown. That's disappointing. That should have been a touchdown. Got Jakob Johnson in playing tight end with the injury to Michael Mayer. He's going to come in motion. He's our fullback, so this is kind of a normal thing. They probably think he's about to get the ball on a run. And that's not what happens. We go right to Davante Adams, and he finishes the drive with a touchdown. He's a star, man. You just got to keep feeding the beast. At the very least, I got to keep his stats up in hopes to keep him happy and maybe avoid like a dev regression so that way regression holds off, because even though it makes sense to maybe trade him because of the assets we could get, I don't want to with how good he is. As we go for 2 and get it, it's now, still a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter, but it feels further apart than that. It's 35-21, and Justin Fields has decided to return to the game. I'm guessing because it got a little bit closer here with that touchdown and 2-point conversion by the Raiders. He throws it underneath. That's Money Mooney making the play down at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Bears. I'll be honest, nothing we're doing on defense is really doing anything to affect these Bears receivers. As Deontay Foreman gets blown up, that's Max Crosby making the play himself. Fields is in the gun here, 2nd and 11. They might hand it off to Khalil Herbert here. And that's a read option, and I chose the wrong guy. Oh no, Justin Fields one-on-one. It's up to Marcus Epps. He can't get him down. Nate Hobbs gets him down at the 11-yard line. 8 rushes, 135 yards, and a touchdown. Justin Fields has been on fire on the ground today as a running back, not really a quarterback. And that's another big block. Trayvon Moehrig got rocked on that one. Fields is in the gun here. That basically screws us over here. We can't allow any points on this drive, so without a turnover, we're in trouble. All right, 2 backs in the game here. They're going to hand it off. That's Foreman getting stretched out. And going down, Trayvon Moehrig makes the tackle. 3rd and 9. We'll say, if you're still here, like and subscribe to the channel. I know this is ugly, but it's going to get better as I rebuild them. The live comm is also going to get better because I'm working on quality, as that's an interception. Nate Hobbs did exactly what I needed him to do there. What a play. Like and subscribe for that, guys. Come on now. What a play. 3 turnovers for the Chicago Bears have allowed us to stay in this game with an absolutely abysmal offensive performance ourselves, turning the ball over. And I know I feel like we've played worse than we probably actually have, but some of them Jimmy G misses just frustrate me as we throw it quick out there. That's Austin Hooper. He gets the reception. We're going to go no huddle here. We need to start speeding it up a little bit. We got O'Connell in the gun here. We catch him trying to shift. I still don't see anybody, but we're going to take a one-on-one deep shot. That's Trey Tucker coming down with it to the 29-yard line. That's what he's out there for. Huge play for the Raiders. A 46-yard completion on that play. Aiden O'Connell's looking pretty confident here as he just checks that down quick. That's luckily, I guess, an incompletion and not a sack. All right, let's see. We got a pass here with O'Connell. Whoa, that should have not been thrown there. That was must have been a wrong button. And that's probably going to cost us the game. What a mistake, man. I threw this one away. It's all on me. We were in perfect position. It's still not over yet. I might be able to overcome this. We just can't allow any points. I can't even really allow a first down with how our offense functions. Let's see, maybe we can get another turnover here as Fields throws it underneath. That's going to be a tackle by Moehrig, bringing up a 3rd and 3. Risky, but we're going to run zone coverage with a little bit of a pressure package and bring everybody down here. They hand it off. That works. We get the stop we need. Maybe I can recover from my dumb mistake. All right, 1st and 10. Let's see if we can do anything on this drive here. That's Josh Jacobs wide open. Poor accuracy, but we'll take it, man. No huddle. We're going to keep moving the ball quick. We have to get moving here. They're switching Devontae and Trey Tucker for this play. Looking to pass is O'Connell. Underneath. We'll take it. That's Jacoby Myers making the reception. Let's get moving here. We're going to hand it off here. Run some inside zone. They're going to switch the receivers again. Taking some time off the clock here. I didn't want to do. That's why we go to Jacobs. 3rd and 1. We're going to rush right to the line. I want to run the exact same play. All right. Let's get that snap off. Josh Jacobs gets the first down for us. That's all that matters here. We are just under 3 minutes to go here. And we're going to take a shot in the double coverage. What was I doing, man? I got greedy. Eddie Jackson just sealed it for the Bears. What a stupid mistake on my behalf. I predetermined that I wanted to take a shot, and I took a shot. I can't do that. That'll improve as the series goes along. We're only a few games into this. I got to get better about realizing, hey, actually read the field. Big mistake on my behalf. Both of Aiden O'Connell's interceptions are my fault. I'll take full credit for them screw-ups. Let's see if we can maybe get the ball back and make it look a little bit better, as they're going to take it to the 2-minute warning. And then, actually, no, they're not. I'm going to call a timeout because it's 3rd down. If I can get a stop here, that'll be crucial. And getting the ball back. And he dropped it. That works perfectly. It's 4th and 6 at the 2-minute warning. We're going to get the ball back. It's highly unlikely that we can do anything, but we're going to try. Technically, this game's still alive. If Trey Tucker can maybe bust it off and we can recover an onside kick. And he can't do that, but let's get going here with Aiden O'Connell. Maybe we won't throw another dumb interception. Coming out under center. We have a kind of an old trusty play here. We're going to have to go underneath. We need a completion, and he can't even hold on to that. Horsted drops it. What a big moment in this game here is we're going to have to throw it quick underneath. That's Trey Tucker getting it. He can't get out of bounds. I thought he could. That's okay. We'll rush to the line. We'll keep calling the same play. Let's see if we can keep it working here. Come on, O'Connell. Snap the ball. He got bumped on that one. That definitely stopped us sooner than I thought it would. I know eventually they'll figure out how to stop it, but we're going to go this time to Jacoby Myers on the other side. 1st down. Keep going. Keep marching. Eventually, I feel like they're going to leave Devontae Adams open here. And that's what I think they just did, as we underthrow it, though. Come on, man. We had him open. Play action, shot. And we can't get it off. Let's call the timeout here. Now we're backed up. 3rd and 20. That's okay. We're going to take a shot. Davante Adams, one-on-one. You got to go to your stud, and that gets swatted away. Davante Adams is in the slot for this one. We're going to go to him here as we get the ball off. That's incomplete. Game over. All the Bears have to do is kneel it out, and Justin Fields is in the victory formation. He goes down on one knee, and the Bears are going to win and improve their record on season to 3-4, dropping the Raiders to 2-5. The Bears are happy with their victory. I will say, though, the Raiders are not. They're pretty disappointed with how this one turned out. We shot ourselves in the foot far too many times today. There was just interceptions that shouldn't have happened. Looking at the player stats, we threw 4 interceptions today. And honestly, you got to say, Aiden O'Connell was the better quarterback in my opinion. He might just get the start next week. I don't know. I might go with Garoppolo for one more, but our season's slipping away, and I don't love what I've seen so far from Jimmy G. So, I mean, I feel like I almost have to make a change. Neither one of them, though, I think are really true difference makers, and I don't expect O'Connell to ever start another game for us after this season. He may be able to develop into a solid backup, but really that's all he'll ever be. This game was a disappointment. We had 2 turnovers. As far as interceptions go, we had a fumble forced by Amari Burney, and that one was recovered by, it doesn't say, but I know we got the ball on that. Now looking at the Bears passing attack, Tyson Bagent came in and went 2 for 2 for 2 yards. Justin Fields was okay, 13 of 20, 2 touchdowns. He did throw 2 picks, only 168 yards, but where he made his hay was on the ground with 9 for 134 and a score. Deontay Foreman was actually pretty good. He wasn't fantastic. They didn't get DJ Moore involved a lot, which really shocked me. I expected a lot more out of DJ Moore in this game. He didn't really play like a number one. He was more of a decoy, in my opinion. Looking at the Bears' defense, I got to give a shout-out to Tyreek Stevenson. I think he did pretty good, honestly. Gervon Dexter had half a sack against us. As a Gator fan, I love to see Gervon make plays. And then they had 4 interceptions. Eddie Jackson, Jalen Johnson, Devontae Casey, and Tremaine Edmonds. You know, the Bears were just a better team today, and they beat us. Coming out of this game, we have 2 upgrades. One for Thayer Munford, our right tackle, who's currently playing for the injured Jermaine Illuminor. We go in the pass protector. We only get 1 upgrade. That's 2 pass block finesse. Yeah, you'd like to see more than that. Next up's our left tackle. That's Colton Miller. We're going to go into agile. I need to make him a little bit more balanced, in my opinion. I'd like to see him just improve overall. We get strength, impact block, pass block finesse, and run block finesse. We'll take all that. Coming off that ugly defeat to the Chicago Bears, we take on the Detroit Lions, who are not nearly as hot as they are in real life. They come into this game with a record of 3-4. I believe they're pretty underrated compared to how they actually are. We have to do our scouting national focus next week, which means that'll be your first glimpse into our draft class, honestly. At this point, I need to start showing it off and building a little bit of hype. We have a mock draft to look at, so we have a lot to cover in the next episode. Maybe we can improve, maybe we won't. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Jimmy G. I got to think on this and see if maybe it's time for a quarterback change, but I don't know. This team's not good. We don't have a better option, really. It's just Aiden O'Connell's younger, so my thought process is if I play him now, maybe he'll be a better backup down the road. I just am not fully committed to that because I don't love this quarterback class, and I don't know if there's a stud at the top of this class. So that kind of makes it a little bit harder for me to kind of want to tank this year. So I don't know. A lot to think on. But this is LDJ11. I want to thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar.